Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Miles here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today I have a special sort of vlog for you guys because I just got an HDMI splitter and now I can successfully record PS3 gameplay for you guys on my Elgato HD60X. However, today I wanted to make a video about recording using an Elgato or any screen capture device for that matter on a PS3 because something I recently learned literally a week ago is that PS3s have HDCP built into the consoles. And I kind of knew that because the PS4 has it, the PS5 has it, and there's a setting on both of those consoles where you have to turn off HDCP, which is basically the ability to like play music and go on YouTube and stuff like that while you're gaming. For some reason, when you're using a capture card, you can't like access the actual picture without turning off HDCP. It's some sort of like high definition bandwidth protection. I'm not even sure why it exists. I'm pretty sure it was to avoid piracy or some shit, but basically you have to get an HDMI splitter in order to record anything using a PlayStation 3 with any capture card, and I didn't know that. So I was like, I hooked up my PS3 to my Elgato. It's an original 2006 fat PS3, as you guys can see right here. Excuse me. Turn it on for you guys so you guys can see it. But literally, like, I plugged it into the Elgato and nothing. I had a black screen. It wasn't showing this. And as you guys can see, it works perfectly fine now, but it wasn't showing this originally. And I was, for a certain point, I was like, what the fuck? Like, is my PS3 broken? Is my Elgato broken? I watched this like 20-minute video on YouTube, and this guy was like, yeah, basically you need to buy a splitter if you want to record videos on a PS3. So I went on Amazon and bought this splitter right here. It's called the U9 View HD HDMI 1x2 splitter, and it's supposed to bypass the HDCP setting on the PlayStation 3. I'm not sure how it does that or why it does that, but it requires its own outlet, which is really weird. This cord right here plugs into an outlet, which is interesting. I didn't realize that HDMI splitters needed like its own power supply. I literally have no idea what this is. I'm going to try and explain it to you as easily as possible because I want everyone watching this video, if you are watching this video because you have a problem recording on your PS3, I want you to just watch this video and be able to figure it out on your own. So I'm going to show you guys as clearly as I possibly can how to do it. hope that helps. I was honestly stoops for a second because I was like, damn, I have all these PS3 games that I haven't even played. With all these games here, I've barely ever shown my channel any of the PS2/PS3 games that I have. And honestly, those PS2 era games from the early 2000s up until like 2007, because I have a lot of PS2 games that came out after the Xbox 360 was released that just only found the PS2 variant of those games. Because mind you, the PS2 was running until about 06 and the Xbox 360 came out in 05. So there was still like almost a 2-year period where the Xbox 360 was producing games, but the PS3 hadn't come out yet, so they were still coming out on the PS2 at non-HD. But honestly, for some reason, that 480p quality on the PS2, it's just very nostalgic for me, and it brings me back. It just brings me back to a better time. But hopefully, like some of the games, like I'll show you, for example, I have Superman Returns here on the PS2, and I know that this game came out on the Xbox 360. I'm sure it's a much better, much more graphically rewarding game on Xbox 360 than it is on the PS2. It's just I saw it sitting there at a store for $10, and I was like, PS2 Superman open world game, $10? Yeah. 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 The movie sucks. I don't know if you've ever seen Superman Returns, 2006 or 2007. That movie's fucking garbage. But anyways, guys, that's literally the only thing I wanted to talk about in this video, because I literally just got the splitter last night in the mail, and I was like, let's go. But yeah, this is a game changer, man. I mean, now that I'm able to successfully record on all of my consoles, I have, like, there's nothing stopping me from making content now, so. I mean, I've been waiting. Like, I wanted to make PS3 content for so long, dude. And now I can. Now I can. Yeah. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, dude. I really, really hope you did. Listen, though. I don't currently know how to mix and match the audios. What I mean by that is I'm not sure if when you plug all this stuff in the way I just did, normally with an Elgato, you could use the HDMI cable as a audio source. That's how I usually get my audio into my gameplay. I'm not sure if it's the same exact thing on PS3. You might have to tweak the audio settings. You might have to like change your audio settings to like, what the fuck is it called? Optical audio or something. I'm not completely sure, but right now on my audio input, when I'm moving buttons around on my PS3, it seems to be matching with the sound of the audio file there. So I don't think the sound won't work, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record a video just me talking and moving the PS3 like controller thing here, just to see if the audio files match correctly. Because like I said, whenever I plug in my Elgato to my PS5, I have to use a chat link cable connected to my controller and my headset, and then I have to change my audio on my like Elgato 4K capture app to like optical audio or something, and change the audio receiver so it can go through the chat link cable. Otherwise it won't show up on my fucking screen. Like the audio just won't show up on the gameplay. It's so fucking weird, dude. I don't understand. Xbox is very simple with it. I mean, Xbox 360 was always really easy to record on, which is honestly why I love it so much. But let's see. We just recorded a video, and we're gonna see if the audio's matched. And moving the PS3 like controller thing here, just to see if the audio files match correctly. I mean, yeah. Like I said, as you guys can see, the PS3, you can hear it when I'm moving it around, so it should be fine. I guess if you connect your PS3 the way that I just showed you guys, you should be working completely fine with no problems. So, yeah, that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said about 100 times, I'm so hyped, dude, because it's just like, I know for a fact there are mad heads out there who are trying to record on their PS3 and just can't. So if you're one of those people, I hope you watch this video, and now you know. Now you know what you got to do.